This one they didn't manage to clean it yet, but in few days I am sure they will clean it him as well from the streets by not begging anymore. But that's not the actually question. One of the important things which can improve the incapacity of police from this town and can prove many things about my wife's family. I'm gonna show you in few moments, in few minutes. What I will explain you before to show you this thing is like is the fact that what I will explain you about this thing I will show you right now. There is one person like other thousands of people which would definitely say that is true what I'm gonna show you in few minutes. This person's name is Zidaru Florin. Him also is a person which is still living in the UK. A person like millions of Romanian people which they don't like too much to work. Not definitely a person like me, which I've been working for decades, which now I'm begging the right to work, at least to can survive. Yeah, is a person which is staying for years in England, and I really cannot understand how he can survive. Well, not this is the problem. This was just like another question about this society. This is Daru Florin. Is one person which for many years he pretended to be my friend. He pretended to be my friend, and I was telling him about any single situation of my life. In the night when my family has made me the second disaster after losing my wife and creating I don't know how to call it, creating a situation where they called first the ambulance and declaring that I am aggressive to can how they call it, to force me to be under psychiatric treatment and to be recovered in a psychiatric hospital, like they did many times. So this person, Zidaru Florin, exactly in that moment when I was need him much more than in any single time since I knew him, this person, which was in all these years, he was swearing my family because of what they was doing to me. He decided straight away to take part of my family, and when I called him to prove him that I was not in any situation to need psychiatric treatment or anything like that, he decided to be on their part. With the ambulance, they couldn't do nothing because the driver, the officer of the ambulance, he said he cannot see anything wrong with me to need anything like that. So so I had to leave the place anyway, because I saw very well the intention of what they was trying to do with me. So to not arrive in a psychiatric hospital when I was alone with a kid of 3 months old, I decided, with the recommendation of a person from the child protection, to leave for the moment that blasted house. So after I left, has been called the police as well, which behind me, without even to see me on the face, they made some declarations which they brought to the situation to be taken my child. Now all these things I am explaining to know the situation of my child, which any single journalist doesn't want to give me the right to explain all the things. This video like I said in the beginning, I am doing it to prove you one of the incapacity of the police officers, like any other communities, like any other institutions of this country, and to show you, I think, any single person which will gonna see what I'm gonna show you and will listen the story of the thing which I will tell you, which this person, Zidaru Florin, could definitely confirm it, like many other things which he could confirm from the beginning. and would not let me to arrive in this situation. So just for this reason, I'm making this video. From what I will explain you, you're gonna understand little bit, even for who is my wife's family, like I said before. And now let's go. Let me 2 seconds, give me 2 seconds to find the pack. Because as I said, I am kept by more than 1 month without the light in the house. You see? This is a pack from what date? 2903. From 2903. I will explain you immediately what is with this pack. This pack, inside this pack, there is a bottle which is containing mercury. By the law, which not even any single person from this country is following any single law, this kind of substance should be forbidden. I mean, should not be allowed. Not even any single person in the past decades ago, there was allowed the doctors to use this kind of substances. Now, even the doctors, they are not allowed to use these substances. So what happened? When I moved in this house with my baby and with my wife, and I was trying to systemate the house, I found this bottle. When I found it, the first one I called was the brother of my wife, which he is a doctor, considered a very big doctor. I would consider him a legal criminal. He told me just to throw it in the bin. So I couldn't be that much evil and stupid to do something like that. So what I have done, I called the police, which the police, which they declaring about my wife by 23 years that she is a person with mental problems, and now they are doing about me as well. They said that I have to throw to bring this pack in places where they can destroy it. These places, I have to pay them. I think, can everyone imagine that me in this situation which I've been brought, because it's not a situation that I didn't want to work, it's a situation where I could work, where I wanted to work, where I've been working for 22 years, and when one day one doctor decided to take me the right even to work. Yeah. So I think everyone can imagine that in this economical situation, I couldn't never destroy that package. But what I want to tell you is the responsibility of the authorities and my wife families, which they all always declared that me and my wife, we are people with psychiatric problems. So I'm asking you, all of you, how can all these people declare that we are not, my wife, I should use the past, that me I am not, that I have psychiatric problems, and leave me a substance like that on my hands for all this time by declaring that I am an aggressive person without any proof of this aggressivity, which one person like me, in all this time, if I should be like the people from Leeds, yeah, he could use it in many, many, many ways. The package is still in there. So please, someone must to make light on this situation and say it once for always. If I am the one with psychiatric problems, or this state and all this country is too much corrupted and with a diabolic mind.